Welcome back to the CSGO Pro League. T-Squared and Ryu hanging out at the Xfinity desk. We want to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, Mountain Dew, for making this season happen. I just watched the Bears. He just gave us a big woo. He just crushed a Mountain Dew and then crushed the can on his forehead. True story, Ryu.
Incredibly impressive human being, that guy.
All right, guys, I also want to mention that ESL 1 is taking place October 1st and 2nd at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. That's 8 teams competing for $250,000 in prize money. But the action doesn't stop there, guys. The Street Fighter V Brooklyn Beatdown is an open tournament with $75,000 in prize money. So go on and check it out, ESL-1.com. But we're talking about our second match of the night. We have NRG Esports taking on the undefeated Echo Fox, Ryu.
Yeah, I'm expecting this one's going to be quite a good bit closer. It should be a better matchup, higher quality Counter-Strike. Both teams tend to be pretty tactical, pretty pragmatic in their approaches, and they both play really well on the maps that we have, which I believe are Dust2 and Mirage. So it should be a very, very good set of matches.
Yeah, and both of these teams were at the LAN tournament. If you're not familiar with the rosters, here they are. You can see Gabi Peters, your guy to watch out for. You're saying that he's going to do big things. Legia, make sure we get the Bears to say Legia. Tabson, and then Fugly, and then their competition again. That's going to be the undefeated Echo Fox. The only other undefeated team is C9 here so far in Season 4 of the ESL Pro League. Run through the lineup, Ryu, for us.
Yep, you got Roka, Rix, Sean Garris, Shazam, and Freakazoid. Rix had a really good event out at the Northern Arena tournament this past weekend. On the other side, Peter, as you mentioned, was kind of my player to watch because he's just been playing, I would say, towards the peak of his potential the past couple of weeks, both online and then again on LAN this weekend. He's been tremendous on Dust2 in his entire career. He's had some memorable upsets over top teams. And the other player on the NRG side to watch out for is always going to be Tabson. I think just one of the highest skill capped kind of under the radar players in North America. When he goes off, I think we've only seen it one time this season. It's insane. If you peek him, you die instantly. So those guys will definitely need to show up. Gabi, Legia, not really going to be delivering the heaviest impact on the fragging column, but again, both teams play these maps very well, and I know Gabi calls a really, really good Mirage. I'm expecting a really good match today.
So if you guys missed it at home, we had the pregame show, obviously happens at 4:45 every day, and your predictions were that you think this is the time that Echo Fox is going to lose. Is that because of the facts that you were just saying? Or what do you think maybe Echo Fox's weaknesses are that NRG can exploit?
Yeah, I don't know that I would say that they're going to get 2-0'd, but I definitely think if there was upset potential, it's these maps and it's tonight. I think if Peter has a really good game and he does a better job of delivering the frags with the op than Shazam does, especially on Dust2, I could definitely see them taking it. And then just the way that they fight the way that they get mid control on the NRG side for Mirage is very difficult. Sometimes they'll just run across mid and they'll use one or two nades, very little utility used, which allows them to use it later in the round. If they catch some of the players for Echo Fox who typically play super aggressive out of position, they can get kills and they can split in either direction. And if you're on the Echo Fox side, you need Shazam to come up huge on Mirage. It's a map that he's been very, very good on, especially this season. And then you need Sean to call a really good game and have good reads on Dust2 because they'll be caught rotating a lot for drop strats at A and then also kind of the classic mid to B.
All right, guys. Well, we'll see what happens. The players are slowly trickling into the lobby, so I'm going to throw it on over to the casters. That's the Bears. And Blue, take it away, dudes.
How's it going?
Pretty good. How about you?
Legia.
Legia.
I'll promise I'll say it right at least once. I'm not going to say it all the time.
5 times fast right now. Go.
Legia.
That's actually very impressive. Good job.
Thank you. I've been practicing. I've been taking deep breaths. I'm going. I don't know if it was 4 or 5.
That was 5.
I was in the moment.
90% sure.
I'm not counting. Again, as I cast, I don't count. You don't do mathematician-ish or anything. Yes. You got to make up words when you're in the bed.
What did you just say?
You don't worry about what I said.
Mathematician-gist?
You never know. You never know.
I don't even know what word you just said.
You don't have to know.
Made up
you just know what. I mean, words are made up all the time, Blue.
It's like Nostradamus yesterday, man.
You make up words all the time. That's how the English evolves and languages evolve.
Apparently.
Man, you never know, right?
Someone put it in the dictionary right now.
I wish. I can't be that famous.
All right. Well, what does whatever you just said mean?
I don't know, Blue.
Well, you can't make up a word and not have a definition for it, because now there's just you can't put it in the dictionary.
I want the people to make up the definition for me. You know, I just say it. All right, I just say what comes to my mind. I let it flow.
At DeBears9 or whatever you think that I don't even know what the word is anymore. Whatever the word he just said
it's
means.
Lost. It's lost forever on the internet. Forever.
All right.
It's gone. It's
Well,
gone.
Let's talk about the match.
Let's talk about the match.
NRG going up against Echo Fox. And it's going to start off here on Dust2, which means a bit of fun to start us off here tonight.
Hopefully, I want to see some fast A rushes. I've seen a lot of teams lately are taking that slow cat, you know, hold the middle, hold the cat, and then kind of execute smokes here or there. I want to see some fast A's.
It's that damn default.
Yeah, the default. I know. Fast A's, fast speeds. I want some speed on Dust2. That's what I like. Speed on Dust2.
So rush every single round.
No.
And the Bears will be happy.
You got to mix it up. I just want to see some. Not all of it. Okay. You have to have a balance.
You want the speed, man.
I want the speed on Dust2.
Well, we're still waiting for a couple of players to join the server, just as a bit of an update. So it's going to be a minute or two here while we wait for, I believe it's primarily NRG players, but I think one guy from Echo Fox is also a little bit behind.
Laggers. Just lagging behind.
When we figure out accurately who they are, we will give you their names again so that you can yell at them on Twitter.
Shame them on Twitter. Give them a shame.
Tabson, Legia, and then, hold on, I'm waiting for the third as well.
Oh, no, Legia just joined. Okay.
All right,
so
Legia's in. You don't have to yell at Legia. You do yell at Tabson, though. Go find his Twitter.
Tabson, yes, please.
At
please yell him.
NRG_Tabson. Who else
and Sean Garris. Where's Sean Garris?
Sean Garris.
He should be there first. He's the team captain, the strat caller. He needs to be there first.
What's he doing, man?
He needs to set the example for everybody.
Set a very bad example right now.
Yes, he is.
I'm
sure his team's wondering, where is he? Where is my in-game leader? Is he on Mumble talking to us? Is he going over strats? I don't know. But he should be in the server.
Guys, what do? We don't have our in-game leader right now.
Everything falls apart at that point.
The best in-game leader in North America is clearly just a diva now, just showing up to matches late.
So you still think he's the best in North America?
I guess.
Or is that the consensus of everything?
That's just like the consensus. That's
consensus?
The commonly held belief.
I would say not even Fallen, because he's in America now.
Yeah, but that's a slippery slope.
Slippery slope? Why is that a slippery slope?
Because if you start saying that like he's a good leader, then we also like have to say that like Cold Zera is the best player in North America and all that.
Whoa,
but it's like,
I didn't say about best player. I said a good leader. Fallen's a good leader. He's a good leader.
Okay.
It doesn't mean like we have to correlate that Cold Zera is the best player. He's a great player too, though.
They're still like imports of the region, though. They're not like they don't hail. They don't represent.
They're not USA born and bred.
They don't come to an event like, yeah, we represent NACS. They don't say that.
That's true.
Because that's technically true, but technically untrue.
I mean
they reside
from Brazil.
in NA,
they are from Brazil.
They hail from Brazil.
But who else do you think other than Sean Garris, though?
Let's see, that's the hard thing, right? Is you don't really have any notables beyond that. Is like, I mean, at the moment, like it's been talked about, like Stewie's doing a good job now too, sort of leading Cloud9. But even they had that little like mini interview at Starlighter with Nothing, where Nothing is saying like he's not really like making up his own strats yet. It's mainly just strats that Nothing and Slemmy came up with when he was still on the team, and he's kind of like slowly adding his own flair to it. So I mean, it's working out at the very least as a shot caller, not necessarily as like a leader just yet, but
strat caller. Okay, I think there's a little difference between strat caller and leader. You know, the leader's a guy that has the morale for the team. He tells them, "Hey guys, come on, let's do this. Let's go. Pump them up." You know, leader. You're the captain. You talk to the umpire or referee, and you get things going. You get it going. Blue.
Gotta motivate.
Gotta motivate.
Gotta be the cheerleader.
That's what a leader is. Not cheerleader, motivator.
What's the difference?
Cheerleader is, you're on the sidelines. You're cheering from the sidelines, I guess. Motivator, you're cheering from not the sidelines. How about that? Let's just throw that one, okay?
Okay.
Okay? No, I don't like the word cheerleader. It reminds me of high school.
You don't like it or you like it?
I don't like the word cheerleader. It reminds me of high school. Yeah, yeah.
They have cheerleaders in college too,
Yeah, but it reminds me of high school, okay?
Okay.
They call it the Spirit Squad in college, right? Is that how it goes?
Do they actually do that?
I don't know. I have no idea. I just make up stuff half the time. Come on, Blue.
Anyway.
He's supposed to be there for me.
Sean's in the server now. We're just waiting for him to ready up. Please tweet at him, ready up. Start the game.
Start the game, Sean Garris.
Hashtag, it's not our fault.
No.
No, that was just another warm-up round.
I juked this. I juked myself.
You took everybody for a run, man.
It's cool. I got to have the ups and downs. You have to have ups and downs.
It's called a give and take.
I want to get you guys on the, keep you on your toes. But then reset you, bring you back down, and then bring you back up when the height of the match continues.
I don't like how we can't actually see who's readied up and who's not readied up on our Go TV.
Yeah, well,
I think there is actually a way, but you have to put a console command in.
You can't have everything in life, okay? You just can't have everything.
It'd be convenient, though.
It would be. It would be convenient.
Yeah.
But what can we do? We just have to sit here and just trust them.
It's a bad formula right there, man. Trusting NA players to ready up on time.
It is a success to failure.
You guys got to get the adamant in there. Come on, let's go, boys. Time to start the match.
No, that's what we got to do. Be like, okay, 5 minutes late. That's fine. Find them. People start listening when you find them. It's weird how that works. Once you start taking away their money, they're like, "Wait a minute, I was just petting my cat here for the last 20 minutes. I'm sorry, I was right here. Guys, don't find me, please don't find me."
Family emergency. Cat's on fire. How to take care of her?
Cat's on fire. I mean, I hope they're not playing if their cat's on fire. That'd be
that's the excuse, man.
That'd be pretty
rough.
rough.
The go-to excuse.
I'd say pictures if cat was on fire, though. See,
You need to
proof.
provide.
I want proof. Your cat's on fire. You know, I don't want that to be a legitimate lie.
Before you fire extinguisher your cat, we need you to take a photo of it real quick. Otherwise, you're still getting fined.
Oh, wait. But, you know, I mean, you don't have to. You can put out the fire first because they'll have burn marks and stuff.
Oh, my God.
This is going the wrong way, all right? I don't want to be this dark, okay, starting off. I want this is a happy match, guys. Happy match. Happy
And
match.
you just let go. Just take photos of the
Well, I mean, you have
horrible
a crazy
aftermath.
excuse. I mean, you're the one who talked about cats being on fire. Is that something that happened to you when you were younger?
No, that's just like a fun. Have you ever had like someone say that when they have to like AFK real quick?
Cats on fire?
Yeah.
I've never heard that
I know like
before.
3 people that say that all the time.
But then again, I'm not as world renowned as you, so I don't know
It's like a meme.
the different people. Is it a meme?
Not really.
Oh, maybe it could be a meme. Maybe you just made a meme. Maybe someone will make a meme and put your face on it. I hope they put your face on a cat's body. Is that weird? I don't know.
Not. That'd be very weird.
It's only weird. Listen,
really hope someone doesn't do that.
it's only awkward if you make it awkward, Blue. Okay, that's what I tell everybody. You know. Anyways, reset here. Let's talk about Counter-Strike. We're getting way off, but you know we're waiting for them. Echo Fox, NRG. I was actually impressed by Team NRG at the LAN. I thought they would do better. They had good strats and everything. I think God B is leading them in the right direction, but maybe they just have to hit their shots more.
Guess what?
What?
We're live.
All right.
Let's go into the game.
NRG versus Echo Fox.
And we will be jumping into it, of course. Now, the first map between these two teams, it will be Echo Fox starting off on the CT side and NRG jumping on to the T side.
No kit by Echo Fox. Pretty disappointed in that. I like kits.
Are you a fan of kits?
Oh, yeah.
You say you're a big fan?
Oh, yeah.
So,
Look like Echo Fox. They're pushing 3B. They're pushing 3B really fast. Roka and Rix are already pushing T-spawn. This is going to be bad for NRG if they don't check their flank. Sean Garrett just picks up Peter in the middle. And still, Roka's just running and gunning. These guys are not going to expect him to be there that quick.
Tabson's going to start the push up here as well. Sean Garrett still waiting just underneath the corner there, but Rix also sneaks one out too. That's Legia that tries to push his way out from the long doors, who gets punished, but Tabson returns the favor, catching a second kill here too with some assistance from Gabi. Rix grouping up with his teammates there to start this retake very early. It's Roka that finds his first headshot against Gabi. Falls to Tabson pretty quickly after that, but now look at this from Freakazoid. Just walks right up, kills Fugly trying to plant the bomb, and Echo Fox will claim the pistol round.
I love that pistol by Echo Fox. I'm a big fan of it. It reminds me of an old school pistol where you just completely take out one side of the map. They push B, so they knew there's no people peeking B. They have to go A. So let's just stack and prepare for that A or middle take. I like it.
And so NRG now get themselves into the second round. It's going to be a light buy, of course, just upgrading the pistols. No 4-sub-1. They didn't actually find the plant to keep that in mind, so might be trying to hunt for a second one here to allow them to, at the very least, go for that. But Freakazoid already stacking up some kills at long. Doesn't get traded out here. Hunting for more by the car position. He's going to grab a second, but he does stay out in the open for a bit too long. Shazam, in the meantime, though, did pick up one with the scout, and there's Freak with more. They are actually getting a decent amount of kills for the investment that they brought into this round, but ultimately, again, have been knocked out. They're in a 2v3. And they don't really have great access to one of the bomb sites here to try and push back in. Freak also just falling back over there towards CT. Could line up a very easy flank against these guys when they know that the execute is actually coming over to this site. I think we'll start to see them creeping in. It's Legia at the moment leading the charge. They actually gave them a lot of site control, interestingly enough.
Yeah, all it takes is one shot for Legia to at least secure the bomb plant. And how passive Echo Fox is playing, I think they will get the bomb plant. But they're lined up. Almost got killed by Sean Garrett there. Holding that long A. They're going to play retake.
Freak's got B down to just about 26 HP. Almost finishing him off, but off the mark. And now, again, like I said, they gave up site control for free, so they do actually let them find the plant. Now they've got to hold, though. Sean already finding that first one, and Freak will sneak around the ramp area up onto the site. Shuts down Legia. And Echo Fox, well, okay, Roka, calm down. They will find the defuse and get the second round up on the board for themselves here.
Taunting from Roka, just doing headbanging.
Bouncing, man.
He's listening to heavy metal right now. He's probably playing and listening to heavy metal. He seems like a heavy metal kind of guy.
He's got his music kit installed.
Yeah,
What's the heavy metal one? There's a heavy metal one, right?
I'm sure.
I don't know many of the music kits, to be honest.
Don't you dare put me on the spot like that.
I've never actually owned a music kit, fun fact.
Wow.
Because I always have music off, because you have to like run streams from your home computer, so.
I'll buy you a CD.
There's never been a point in having a music kit.
I'll buy you a CD. But looks like NRG's going to save again. They bought Light Arm this time, so a little confused on what kind of strategy you're going for here. Going for the long run. Freak is always going to push out Cow. He hasn't spotted anyone yet. NRG's just sitting back. Tabson's lurking towards that lower tunnels, middle area. Freak is always be able to pick off. Tabson gets one kill, so it's a 1-for-1 trade. Freak's always trying to shoot up, but he gets taken down. Nice exchange by NRG. It is now a 3-on-2 in favor of NRG. Very easy, very winnable round for them.
Shaunus is spotting them pushing up here too, but again, obviously not going to be pushing directly into that. That's a big clutter of players, which could very easily take him down at a moment's notice here. But what he will do is actually start moving back out to the site instead of just hiding away in CT before they've even taken control. He's got this T smoke actually to support him. The problem is that if he goes out towards long, now he'll also have to deal with Legia, who snuck out here in the meantime. Not actively going towards the site just yet, as NRG are actually taking their time, which has given a bit more room here for Echo Fox to rotate over, but the silence is also suggesting that maybe they did fall back into the tunnels instead, since they can't really spot all that much here beyond that smoke. So Roka did start to head back, and now that they're going to be pushing up, and this is where Sean's going to be tested. He's boxed in, like he's going to push forward. The kill's for free. Just wrecks Sean. And Roka, not a whole lot to do here. He picks up a scout, but in a 1v3 with very little intel, this is going to be a hard ask, and you may just have to save, to be honest.
No, but he wants to go for it. He wants to go for that highlight reel. Roka, you know him. 1-on-3.
We're familiar
he likes
with
to
his
win
style.
He's going to just rush up Cat, and nothing so far.
They're playing it very well in the passive style here, so they're going to pick back out there. When it's time, they know they got him trapped in a corner. Fugly ends the round, so Roka's attempt to clutch it out will not work out.
That was an interesting round by Echo Fox. They knew that Team NRG planted the bomb. They might buy that round, and they were long peeking with submachine guns. So I don't think that was a smart play by Echo Fox. I think they should play the corners more, maybe do more pop flashing, even especially on a potential buy.
Peter here too, trying to hunt down some of the cross early on here, as it is going to be another really forced investment from both sides of this one. The buy is actually a bit scrappy on both teams. Sean and Rix are just with upgraded pistols, while we do have a rifle and an op, along with the FAMAS for the rest of the team on the CT side. And then on the T end of things, GodB's got an SMG and the rest have rifles, so a lot of them are scavenged too, so really a bit of a mess to start off this game. NRG, though, obviously looking to reclaim things, get themselves back on their feet, and tie this game up as quickly as possible.
Now, Echo Fox is playing a 2-on-2 setup, and Rix is all alone in long A, and if you watch the Echo Fox's replays, they play a lot of this kind of setup, and Rix is always alone with the Shazam to help rotate quickly. So if NRG can see this and spot it and know it, they can start taking that A splits really fast mid-round. But it looks like they're going to take the bomb towards Cat. It looks like they might do the A split. They're just holding around Cat, looking for information. And Rix and Shazam's going to be caught off guard here if Fugly is able to flash and take long.
Leggy here now too, going to start to push back up on top. Shazam sitting back down just outside of the car position here, wrapped around it a bit, but the XQ begins, and the flashbang's perfect to counter out Shazam. He's going to fall back, and they're going to give them full site control, essentially. Freak trying to move it a bit, but there's too much smoke coverage. He's not going to catch anything there. Shazam did fall back over here to the side apartments, and we'll try to peek back out from them there on the porch side, but again, nothing to be seen this early on here. They do start to move back up, though. Look for the retake. And at the moment, Freakazoid finding that first kill. A player overexposes himself there from the plant spot. Roka even finding a second one. They're actually destroying this cat, but they've got to be careful of that mid flank there. Fugly strikes, takes one of them down. Freak catches the trade. It's now 4-on-1. After that originally was in the advantage for NRG, they could not get themselves into good post-plant positions, and they just slowly knocked them down one by one. Peter not even really looking to stop the defuse anymore, just trying to keep himself alive here and do as much damage as he can. There's one kill. He'll be happy with that, and now he's going to drop away to save.
Nice retake by Echo Fox. I felt like NRG maybe played that a little too passive in the bomb site, but there were nice counter flashes from Echo Fox, so you can't completely blame NRG for that one. Fugly almost had the 2 kills up middle. That would have been huge if he picked off Freakazoid as well.
And so now here, what we see in Echo Fox, once again, trade things out that will reset the losing bonus again for NRG. They had enough cash, though, built up off of that previous round that they won, so there is going to be one more buy before things are called for this T side. And also a nice deep smoke being thrown out there by Fugly from around the corner, just to block off the Xbox position. He goes up on top of it, too, so we'll cover their cat pushing event. They do decide to go for one, but it also covers the T's if they try to push out from lower. So kind of a two-way street here as Gabi moves up on Cat to start that hit. Thankfully for NRG, there is no one from Echo Fox position here. They're still, for the most part, just doing that same type of setup we've seen in the past few rounds now.
Almost identical, same setup from both teams. Let's see if we see a different result. NRG might just mix it up and try attempting a B split here or a catwalk drop down. I'd like to see them do just something a little different. I mean, they did get the bomb down, so it's not a complete failure on Team NRG. It's like Freakazoid's just listening around. I think he heard him in the middle. Tabson, though, he didn't spot him. Gabi gets flashed, but he's countering long way. Shazam, counter flash. Gabi, though, is trying to sneak up in the site. He's going to have to get a kill here, and NRG's going to just sit back. He gets a kill on Rix. Running Shazam, and he gets on Shazam. So now the A-bomb site's completely open. And Fugly and Tabson just decides to take out middle. This should be an easy round win for NRG.
Sean Garris and Roka are now just 2 left in this B-bomb site, and well, they're going to try to move out of it. Roka grabbing a first kill, but he loses half of his health. And Lagi also trying to move up there too. Tabson finding a first one. A nice trade out from Sean as he just wildly peeks. It's a nice stop and shoot there on the Lagia, but Tabson again moving in there, finds that final pickup. NRG will win the round. Forcing only a few rebuys here, and obviously breaking Echo Fox right down again.
Tabson just dominating. He's been pretty much an MVP for this team. Every match I've seen him, he's always been on top, or at least 1 or 2 in kills. He's just good. And nice shot from Peter. Looked like a wall shot, but no, he just hits him right through the middle crack. Lagia has this, Lagia.
There you go.
This goes out long.
Kappa pride.
He doesn't spot anything, but they have good ideas probably. Card forces Shazam out with that Molotov. And now they're going to send 4 people just straight up long. And it should be an easy take for NRG.
NRG go for the crosshair too. Again, it's Echo Fox being bullied out of the A-bomb site so often here. So they're not really allowed to go for very proficient retakes, especially on these eco rounds here. There was one round where they did it very well, but I think there was more mistakes from NRG than it was prowess from Echo Fox. Peter, though, having these guys box back in, finds another shot on a Sean. But the final 2 here, it's just PT-50s. I mean, it's not really worth saving, so more than likely going to make a last-ditched attempt to move in here and find a couple exits, and then they'll give up on this round here, and it will be the 3rd pickup from NRG, as again the match will be tied as we end the 6th round. After that save, though, Echo Fox should be ready to buy up again. We'll see how exactly they look to once more trade out the rounds.
Yeah, nice read by Team NRG. I would prefer Peter not to be so alone at the kind of like start of that round at long A. It's a little risky of him to just be by himself with an AWP. I'd prefer maybe a rifler and have him AWP maybe long A. You know, use that advantage of the AWP, the long range advantage, and Freakazoid gets a kill on Lagia. But he only loses an UMP, so it's not completely a loss. He still has plenty of money to rebuy, and Team NRG has a good money control over the situation, and Echo Fox will most likely save again. They're going to get some pistols, maybe some armor here and there if you're going to not rifle or not AWP next round.
See Peter too. Was finding more shots through the cross. This time though, it doesn't connect. It is going to be a miss through the doorway here. But Gabi's in position to punish guys, moving out towards long. Not only grabs the first one, but knocks out a 1/3 of Shazam's HP here too. Although there is a shot traded back, hitting Gabi for about 40 himself. Fortunately, the CT's trying to move out into the open again, and Fugly and Gabi are here, cleaning up 2 more of them. Roka finding 1 trade, a little bit closer to the B-bomb site as they try to push out of the tunnels just to really keep them guessing and keep the remaining CT split up. But anyway, at the end of the day, it is another pretty clean one. These ecos fairly underwhelming from Echo Fox at the moment, just not finding any pickups.
Yeah, that long A peek, they just peeked 1 by 1. If you have 3 people there, just peek all at once. Just hop out, make them aim. Just make it hard for them to get those kills. You made it way too easy for Gabi just to sit there and really just pick you off 1 by 1.
Turn him into a turret.
Turn him into a turret. And
nice round there.
And NRG's doing something a little different. They send 3 people towards B really fast. This could be a little B-Lurk, and Sean Garrett gets to them off the bat. Bomb is down, so they spotted the bomb at least. Fugly does pick up the bomb. And now NRG's going to have to reset and try to make a move here. They have 2 people really low. Peter has an ult, so let's just sit back, NRG, and wait for Peter to make a kill. But Tabson making plays towards long A. And now it's a 2-on-3 in favor of Echo Fox.
Fox giving the guys from NRG a bit of a taste of their own medicine here now, as you also do the aggressive play out towards the B-Tons this time, and it bites them back. They even tried to fake it a little bit there with the smoke that was thrown around the corner outside the long doors. As by having Tabson push out here, they made it seem like it was going to be another push in this direction, but in reality, it worked its way towards the B site where it was brutally punished, and now NRG have to work against a 2-on-3. The good news is, again, they're very passively playing this off the A bomb site, so if they want to push long, all they really have to worry about is getting past cross, and they're up on the site, and they should at the very least be able to find a plant. But it's actually sort of finding this intelligence and then acting upon it, which is going to be the big key thing here. The bomb itself is going to be sent out towards long, but Tabson is sneaking his way over here towards Cat.
I like this move. It's a little risky, but at this point in the game, you have to take a little risk in order to win the round. So they're going to try to sandwich this guy in A, but there's no one in the A bomb side. They're playing in CT spawn. And so they're going to have to somehow get the bomb across. They do not have any smokes. They have 2 Molotovs, so maybe if they position this just right, they'll be able to do something. Fugly's about to toss the bomb over. They do throw the Molotov. He gets the bomb. He almost gets a kill on CT spawn. And he finally finishes off. There's 8 seconds left. He plants the bomb. He plants for long. This is a good position for NRG. Even though they're low on HP, they do have that op at long A.
And now Tabson still ducked down on the site too. He had no time to actually relocate back towards Goose. He tries to go for a peek to the player, pushing out towards Cat, but he cannot pull it off. Fugly also just gives away his position too with that flashbang. It is not planted for him at all. Going to try to throw the Molotov out to keep the guy that's positioned a little bit further back away from this one. However, we see it now. Rick's jumping onto it. Perfect shot, however, from Fugly through the smoke. Shuts it down, and now Sean, he's got to hunt this kill. He's got to play aggressively. Fugly spotted it. He peeked back out. Time's running low, though. Here's the thing. Sean, he gets that kill. There's no kit in hand, however, and despite the fact that he grabs a 4K on this round, he is going to lose it, and NRG will find themselves a 5th pickup.
That was a little too passive by Echo Fox. A nice play by Team NRG to salvage a win out of that round. I mean, it was a nice play, and they played Echo Fox pretty well. It's hard to point around that. I think, yeah, Echo Fox just played way too passive, you know? They let them too easy. That was too easy for Team NRG to win that round.
And so NRG, again, as they waltz up to the A site once more here, Echo Fox try to take the more passive style, and with that, NRG is allowed to win the 2v3. Now, though, it's going to be the exact opposite from Echo Fox. 4 of their guys are going to push out from mid onto Cat here. The first stop shot misses, though, and now Peter and the rest of these guys from NRG know that there's the fast Cat maneuver. They end up giving it up pretty quickly and fall back, and that's actually a great pop flash, but unfortunately, NRG can't follow up on it because there's smoke on cross. They can't really find them. It's a bit of a mess, to be honest, but Tabson hunting down the first head there, seeing the guy a little bit further back, just on top of the platform drop-down position here, but we're also going to have Freakazoid pushing through. Fugly spots it, takes him down. He knows there's one more sitting over here by Elevator, and they're doing even more damage to the guy back around on Cat. Actually, Elevator, the player here at Rick's, wasn't seen. I correct myself. Peter, though, back out towards mid, finds the first one. Sean Garris gets a kill at 8 HP. The site, though, is already in full control of NRG. They've got the round, and really it's just Sean running away to save at this point.
Yeah, NRG wants to just rush him down and try to get the off in his hands. And Tabson jumping Mac 10. Why not? This is CSGO, ladies and gents. And jumping rifle or SMG kills off. Doesn't matter if you're jumping and shooting, you're going to get a headshot. That's the name of the game. Jumping headshots. Not Counter-Strike CSGO, Global Offensive. It's Counter-Strike jumping
Counter-Strike,
headshot.
100% jumping accuracy offensive.
Peter taking some shots middle. I don't believe he spotted anyone after that nade, and Roka gets hit with the nade. Takes the damage off him. That could make a difference in the long run. Probably not.
Is that a flash I guess he got hit with?
Dead
I
on.
was like an HE for a second, so I guess I'm just blind.
He does headshot Legia in Legia in lower time. I say it once. I said once. Legia, right?
Yes. Sorry.
Tabson's right outside middle. How he got by Freakazoid. Almost catches Sean Garris and broke off guard, but not quite, not quite.
And Shazam sitting down here too, waiting for the push. Actually, looks like Comfy just ducks under the bullet, so a bit lucky, but he does avoid the shot indeed. Shazam now falling back to, can't really contest this. It's that same style of passive strat. We've got to be careful of Legia, who's now sneaking his way around through the long doors, but he's low too. Shazam taking another shot. It's not going to connect. Peter a bit lower. Actually, he may have hit Peter in the process of this one, but not exactly sure. He's down at 27 HP regardless, though. Freakazoid denies if got beat. Peter also is going to get finished off here, but as Freak tries to push to the side, he goes down. Lagia also finds a pickup on that flank, too, but he's the only one left alive for his team, and because of that one, it's going to be an easy shutdown from Shazam. So it'll be a team ace. Echo Fox will find their 4th pickup here. The passive style does work again. It's still kind of fairly hit or miss at this point, but at the very least, it's working consistently enough to keep the score close.
Yes, a nice retake by Echo Fox. If you want to learn some from this match, is watch Team NRG flash long A, because Shazam is always blind every single time he's holding that rail with an AWP. So take what kind of flashes Team NRG's doing and use it, because it's working, that long A rail.
And we can see Peter, too, still looking for the cross shot down from Suicide. No connections this round, and also with that smoke, too, it has allowed not only for Shazam to get out in the fast cat spot, but we've got players in the upper tons all over the place. Tabson's out in the T courtyard watching for this. Trying to see if he can catch anybody moving out there through the arch, but ooh, Roka denies Tabson, takes him down. He loses about a quarter of his own HP, but that's not going to matter because now NRG, well, I mean, they obviously don't know this yet, but they're basically just stuck here at long as far as they're aware because of those players that had pushed for fast cat and the lower tons push.
Yeah, and so they're just going to sit back. Peter does have an AWP. I would like for him to be a little aggressive towards the pit area and just AWP for them. Like, he should be the one peeking usually first with it off the long range angle. And now they Molotov and everything. Trying to cross the site. They don't have any smokes for the cross because they already used it, I believe, for CT spawn. And it looks like they're just going to fall back, which can, it doesn't look good for Team NRG because Rix is pushing B tunnels and Echo Fox will be stacked wherever they go.
And Roka there lining up another shot. That's Gobby going down. They spotted the cross, and Roka is sinking him down. Peter is going to be another victim to this. It's only Fugly and Legia left alive here now. And we can see Rix also moving up there. He's got these guys flanked out when they go inside. Fugly doesn't even have his gun out. Down goes the bomb. All that's left alive is Legia wrapped in the corner here. He's going to get hit by that flashbang. Rix doesn't want to go in just yet. And actually, Legia, nice lineup on the shot. He's got way more to go here. However, still finding a second kill. Now he's got actually a clear path into the site. This is going to be the hardest task to accomplish, though, is actually getting that bomb onto the ground, especially with, of course, 10 seconds left. Sees the player up towards window here, but Sean is smart. Falls back here. He's going to wait for him to go for the plant, and he's fully committing to it. Sean pushes slow enough so that they will actually find the plant, so bonus money at the least gets secured. But again, the round ultimately goes into the hands of Echo Fox.
Roka, primary upper. He's just killing people left and right. Who would have thought?
I mean, when Shazam's just down at 2 and 8, clearly
we need someone to take over.
At some point, it's
we
like,
need
all
a
right,
hero.
We've given you quite a few chances. It's someone else's turn to pick it up.
I think Echo Fox did. I think Rix is the only person that should have died this round, if anyone. The person who pushed B tunnels, I think it was Roka. He played a little aggressive there. It's a 4-on-1. It's a 4-on-1, and Roka gets an early pick off the start. Out in Peter. Not having a great game so far.
Shazam is going to miss his shot too as he tries to push up the Xbox position. And it's double smoke just to make sure that no one else can even find anything from there. Tabson's now free to jump up onto the cat spot. They did get pushed at long, so again, Rix has the intel. There's no pressure out here yet, but for now it looks like NRG are just resigning to go back to this default play over onto cat and then leading itself into the A site. That could very easily change into a mid to B too, so don't count this just yet.
Yeah, Echo Fox is playing the double op setup. I would like to see more A splits from Team NRG. Just pinch that A and long at the same time and force ops to play retake. It's harder for ops to retake bomb sites when they have to run and gun. Now Tabson's going to toss a couple Molotovs for there. Shazam's holding the angle right through the smoke, so if they can throw their special flash, they do, and he gets blind again. Every time Shazam is blind.
Look at this from Freakazoid. They're all blind, so they actually had him lined up too, but he will go down to the second player. Shazam finally picking up another frag here against Legia, and now it's just going to be Gobby sitting in the back here trying to find someone. And all this time wasted too. It is going to allow Rix to just push back up the ramp, finish Gobby off, and now tie the game up at 6 rounds to both.
Almost by NRG. Gobby had a chance to get that kill, miss the shot. It happens. Maybe play a little more aim map. Maybe take a deep breath, focus your zen, and get the headshot.
Your zen?
Your zen. Your chi. Whatever your inner energy is called that you name it, just gotta focus.
Your energy.
Energy.
There you go.
Oh, I don't plan this, guys. I do not plan this. Shazam's off. He's already pushed middle. He's gonna offer this lower tunnel. He does pick off Peter, and they do spot the bomb. NRG just has pistol armor at the moment, so they got the bomb, and Tabson's like, nope, I'm making a play. Play out middle, and he almost gets Roka, but Roka is too smart. And a flawless round by Team Echo Fox.
Not making a very good play, as we can see.
Sometimes you just got to, you're not winning on T side of Dust2, you got to make a play. And it seems like this map's been more CG side lately.
He's making a play.
Making a play.
Run out mid doors and get killed by a guy at window with an op.
I mean,
no flash support.
It looks bad if you don't make the play, but it looks like a genius if you do, you know?
And we can see Peter, too, still lining up for that shot. Smokes, though, covering far too much, so he won't be able to catch anyone moving between the doorway there from Echo Fox. They have decided to actually put a lot of pressure on Long. 3 players fully committed to this for now, but if we're not seeing an immediate rush, that very quickly falls back. Still, though, 4 on A, like fully on A, and only 1 on the B site with no one watching mid. This is a risky setup from the CTs if they do not actually push this site.
It is pretty risky, but also smart in a way, because Team NRG is not using their default to find out information. They're just using it to sit back and watch for pushes. And I think that's what a lot of teams, especially like Team Splice, has problems on T side. Like if you're doing a default, use it to find information on the map. Where they're playing, how many nades have they thrown, you know? Just kind of mix it up and not be predictable. NRG's looking pretty predictable because they're just doing the A default a lot.
NRG right now going to try to push themselves over towards the A-bomb site here now too. Roka sitting back in that position, but actually those damn barrels, dude. Finally he peeks back up and Tabson's going to take him down. Zam just traded out, and Fugly also trying to get out too. It's a bit hot on the ground, but he survives a 40 HP before he runs into Freakazoid. Like, he gets trades it out, but now he himself is also down at 10 HP too. A little bit crazy there in that take, but NRG do gain the advantage. I wouldn't say they've won the round yet, however. Let's look at how split up they are, and Sean Garrison can get a very easy Kukli shot here against Gabi.
Gabi, though's playing is smart. He's not handing that opportunity to jump up or... Boop. There we go. Never mind.
I told you.
Now he does it.
Now he's going to peek back out here too against Legia, who's, again, he's pretty well tucked away too, and he's just going to duck it. He'll wait for the peek from Peter, who's going to wrap around, and he actually misses. Sean retrieved an AK, but I think Sean's kind of dug his own grave here now, realizing already that he wasn't going to win the round just because of how split up they were and how hard it would have been to chase down those 2 kills. So basically a mission of survival at this point as he moves back towards CT, wraps around there, spotting Peter, ducking in, and he actually wants to get a bit aggressive here to hunt this kill.
Oh, no, not even close. Wow, I'm way bad on that one. Way off on that one. It's like he's rushing towards the bomb site.
No.
No, not at all.
Bit off there.
But Peter, speaking of Peter, it's Dust2 and you're offing and you're 4-9. You need to change something up. Maybe take a fast pick long A or something. You keep peeking his door and you've only been successful once. He does not spot the guy going through lower tunnels. This might be a problem for Team NRG, but maybe Tabson knows. He's smart. He's a smart guy.
He as well finding that first kill, and Tabson also with a quick reckoning of Rix there as he tries to catch Tabson off guard in the lower tunnels there, but only ends up biting back. Tabson even hunting down Sean too, who's also made the push, but timing on this one. Legia, Tabson both pick up their kills. Another failed push from Sean. Freakazoid does trade things out, but now he's alone in a 1v4. Bit of a sad world for him, but he will push back out over here towards mid, and well, if he pushes into the door, he's going to find himself a dead man, but doesn't even need to push. Tabson does the courtesy of peeking out for him, and that is going to end the half, guys. NRG do bounce back. They find their 8th round, and with that, they will hold the lead, but it is another very, very close half indeed. So we're going to see how these teams exchange when they change sides in just a few minutes. Stick around right here at the ESL Pro League.
He's going to get the 1 kill in that bomb coming onto the side. FNX has to stay up. Oh, he gets the triple FNX. Oh my god, what a way to win that round. They don't have a smoke, so this orb is still. Oh, love that.
ESL Pro League is brought to you in part by Logitech G, Pay Safeguard, TheScoreEsports.com, Mountain Dew, and ESEA.
And welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, to the Pro League. It is Echo Fox versus NRG here on Dust2. NRG has a very tiny lead, 8-7 after the first half here. And the second half is going to be getting started in just a minute. Eric.
Yes, blue.
What do you expect now from this from the second half?
Well, unless NRG double ups, I feel like Echo Fox is going to pull away on T side of Dust2. I feel like it's still a T side map. It seems like in the last couple weeks at least, it's been kind of a CT side map for a lot of teams, but I don't think it's going to happen in this case.
It tends to happen when you get to like sort of lower tier, like Pro League teams, and even going down to Premier, that like almost every map just switches to a T-sided map. It's kind of a weird phenomenon, and we even see that kind of leaking into the Pro Division sometimes too. But anyway, we are getting live now with the pistol, and again, for anybody that may just be joining us, it's Echo Fox on T side, NRG on the CT side. Pretty usual buy-ups here for the first round. NRG do decide to pick up the kit this time on GOP B.
I like it.
Big fan.
B, being the leader, being the captain.
And for Echo Fox here now, they are going to be on T side and splitting themselves up early in the round.
Peter, though, is getting some good information. Tabson's pushed up all the way in dark spot, so they know it's either going to be A or long A take. So they got them set up. Got to be spot long, and we have two people in B. Tabson's going to be flanking, but Roka's going to be flanking Tabson. The flank on the flank. But Roka does not see him in time.
Tabson also giving up on that too. He falls back. He's got another flank to worry about here, and it's the one in the tunnels there. Lagia finding a first kill, but GOB is also going to go down, and now Tabson's kind of sandwiched in. It's a really weird map split here too. There's no way we're catching all those kills. Roka finds Tabson, but Peter does take out Rick, so it's still even at the end of the day. It's a 3-on-3. The important thing though is that CTs get bomb control, though Roka holding in the tons at least for one more pickup before Peter does trade him down, and now Lagia pushing back out, shuts out Sean. Everything goes into Shazam's hands now in a 1v2. Pushing out, spots Peter initially, but also Legia being bought the time he needs, and really just acts as a distraction so that Peter can confidently move out there, shut down Shazam, and give the guys on NRG the pistol in the second half.
Nice pistol by Team NRG. They almost did the exact same thing as Team Echo Fox in their pistol, but instead they pushed up middle instead of B. Completely took away a spot on the map and forced them into either a B or long A take. A little old school.
Old school.
A little old school.
A bit chaotic as well there, but again, Echo Fox does falter, and without a plant, they're just going to force bind in this round, and it is a very, very fast, long push. The bomb's kept behind for now in the event that they will get wrecked by an SMG up close, but not the case. They get control of the immediate outside area. Now, however, is going to come into the challenge of actually pushing out, and, well, they give up. They don't see any resistance here, and they do decide to fall back instead, as there's probably pressure up on the site. So taking a few extra minutes here to think about how they want to use this control of long. Obviously, probably going to split this over towards the A site by moving on to Cat as well. Just keeping Roka here is a bit of a late entry.
Yeah, Team NRG, though, have rifles and a scout in A, so it's going to be a tough long-range battle for Team Echo Fox, and they're just getting picked apart by the A players and just fugly and just getting kills with that. Machine gun, just like, no, you know, I could shoot long range with that thing too, you know? I don't need a rifle.
Money.
Give him the money. Oh, Mr. Moneybags.
Stacking the cash.
Stacking.
Fat stacks. So he will get a decent amount of cash. The problem is, though, he still has that gun. And the unfortunate thing is that buying the rifle from this kind of nullifies the cash you get. So he'll stick with it for at least one more. And good thing, too, as it is going to be the trash round for Echo Fox.
Trash round. So, you know, I know how pistols are so good in CSGO. Get kills every time. But Dust2 is probably the only map that I do not like buying pistol armor on second round, because it's just so many long-range angles. And it's just, you have to hit that headshot of the first bullet, or you're just going to get destroyed by rifles and submachine guns. That's my opinion.
You can see them starting to push out now. Tabson putting himself directly in harm's way. Ugly also unleashing hell upon them there, but actually doesn't manage to escape. Sean catches the trade onto at least one of them. Tabson sitting behind it, though. The additional kill for Ricks. Well, he'll close the line, trying to push up to the site. Peter takes him down, and it'll go 11-7 as we get into our first gun round for both teams, and already seeing NRG with a boatload of cash for a majority of their players as we head into that round.
So we don't have an up on Echo Fox. I would like to see maybe a B split or a CT spawn drop. I'd like to see that. Let's see that Echo Fox. Let's see something a little different than the old-fashioned. Let's take slow cat and hold for a minute and 20 seconds.
Is that what we're calling that now? Is the old-fashioned? Well,
The
here's your long push that you wanted to see.
Yeah,
a bit of that.
That's good. They pushed him back. They pushed back NRG. They completely fall back to the A-bomb site. Now Long's completely taken over. Now Echo Fox keep like 1 or 2 people there and then fall back and then push up catwalk and they can pinch A. That's like a good old go-to on this map, the old pinch A.
They've also got to be a bit cautious here, though, because Roka, Rix, and Shazam all took some pretty heavy nade damage. So, again, after getting this long control, they are going to seed it once more, falling back, and they actually don't leave Roka behind this time.
I'm a little mixed feelings about this. I mean, it's good that they're all playing together, but, I mean, you take long, you take all that damage, use all that utility, and you're just going to completely give it up. I mean, Peter does have an op, but I don't care for it too much.
Very mixed feelings.
Very mixed
from
feelings.
DeVeris. Very expressive way he would like these teams to play.
It's cool. We're all learning here. I'm learning.
We
they're
learners.
learning. They're learning after, you know.
We smart.
We smart.
We loyal.
It looks like Echo Fox is about to do a B on contact, so they're just going to walk by, and no one is spotting B from NRG.
They're all focused on a mid push.
5 people alive, no one focusing B. Legia, though, has a flash countered. He doesn't hit his... Oh, he does hit a flash.
Flashbangs are great, but there's no push at all from the NRG side. They're all completely blind in that site. It's obviously expired now, but amongst the chaos, Gabi will get a position. It doesn't last for very long. Now Legia pushing in, though, picks up one more, but still haven't been able to pierce the veil and actually get themselves into the bomb site just as of yet. It goes into a 3-on-3 after Shazam finds another pickup on a Peter, denying them of the tunnels pressure, and Fugly really just hunting on a Freakazoid there. He finally actually gets that kill. Takes him a while, but he finds the shot that's needed. He'll go down, and not only this, but Fugly finding an additional kill, and Legia just walks right in, shuts down Roka. They get the retake going, and NRG will pick up another round.
Nice retake. Now, that kind of retake they did is a one-time thing, because now they want teams to be like, oh, they spotted us, play outside, not even spotting. Maybe they'll just walk B again this round, and so now this round they're going to be set up for the anti-walk B. You know, that's how Gabi thinks. He's not just doing a strat. It's also setting up for the next round. You know, that third level thinking.
Third level thinking.
Third level thinking.
Oh, it's next level. We're going to like
Third
the
level.
next level.
This is third level.
This is like beyond the next
This
level.
is Inception
This
right
is like
here.
hipster level thinking.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
Hipster is a strong word to use.
Is it?
It's very offensive.
I don't know. I think it's become like a good thing for some people to be labeled as a hipster, but it's kind of like a brand they represent. But
it's cool. It's cool. It looks like Echo Fox is going to work up towards Cat. Gabi is at long. He's hiding. He's pushed up by the doors. Roka, though, has an angle on him. Gabi is stuck. And I don't think... Maybe Echo Fox knows he's in this area because they're just not laying up on this angle. And Roka's just waiting. He's waiting for Gabi to move because he's going to shoot him. Shoot him right in the tukish.
Gabi is not going to have any chances for shoot. I can't even say that to you. But here we go. They push out, and Gabi will get some shots. Not necessarily in the tukish, but
nice move by Peter to toss a Molotov for Gabi and force him out. Now Echo Fox can take off Catwalk off that. Peter gets an off kill. Fugly was a nice exchange. Good teamwork and crossfire by Team NRG, and they're making Echo Fox looking like noobs on this map.
That's a strong word. You just gotta be using the word hipster, and you're calling people noobs, dude.
Noobs. You know, they're making them look like. I'm not saying Echo Fox are noobs, but they make NRG's making them look like
Echo Fox
noobs.
on their cell phones. Hey, let's frag some noobs tonight.
Oh yes, but he's actually watching I Am or something. I don't know. I'm confused by that commercial. That's not the point. Now timeout. Echo Fox, good job using timeout. Kind of slow down the momentum. Let's talk about this. Let's talk amongst each other. What's going on? It's not him just leading, and he could be talking, but it's also his teammates' information. Oh yeah, this guy B keeps smoking every round or something.
Chance for them to breathe as well.
Yeah,
Just calm down a little bit here. This is actually still like a good time for the balls, but it's still rather late. They're 3 rounds away from winning out the map here now for NRG side of things, and they've just completely paved the way through this half so far. Echo Fox, apologies, have just been blanking out so far on this T side. So obviously Sean needing a minute here too to just think of a strat that can actually work for these guys right now.
Yeah, Team NRG just working the map so well as CT. Just only having one AWP and just the teamwork by Team NRG is just, it's a pretty amazing. Now, I saw a lot of it at the Northern Arena that they do have pretty good teamwork. And I don't think they lost because of the teamwork at the tournament. I think they lost because maybe got a little nervous. Maybe they weren't hitting their shots. But I could see that Gabi has really just put the teamwork mentality in their heads. And I could see NRG just rise to the top at this point.
Yeah,
just from here on out.
Have that potential. It's
do.
very well invested at this point, but it's all about obviously getting it there and obviously pushing it to the next level. Which
You still have to hit your shots, though. You still got to hit your shot. I mean, you could have the best strats in the
That
world,
is like-
but if you can't get the kill, what's the point?
that is like a first level of Counter-Strike.
First level.
If you can't hit your shots, what's the point?
But, you know, it's like a lot of people overthink the basics, you know? You got to perfect the basics. You got to be like Tim Duncan, Mr. Fundamental.
I know what Tim Duncan is, but yeah.
Well, he's called Mr. Fundamental because you know what he's going to do, but he does it better than anyone else. You know, you can't stop a guy has the best, post up in the game. What can you do? Got that mid-range jump shot? I mean, how can you stop that? It's like 7 foot tall. It's like 7 feet. How do you stop that? Anyways, I'm off tangent again.
I don't watch basketball like at all.
Yeah.
You're just like, okay.
I watch a little
I
bit.
just literally just like agreed with everything you said. So.
Good. I mean, there was some truth to that. Maybe a lot of truth. I'm a little ignorant too, but I do watch a little bit here and there
good.
over the years.
I don't watch like any normal
cool.
sports at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you
I watch like hockey and soccer or football, as Europeans will call it every once in a while. But
yeah, that's cool. I mean, you
about
have
it.
to. It's the same mentality in Counter-Strike and organized sports. Teamwork.
makes the dream work.
Teamwork makes a dream work. I like that.
USA. Anyway, let's get back into the game now.
USA, just throw it on there. Why not?
Freeze time has been unpaused as NRG sports a UK flag and 2 German players.
So Echo Fox, they're like, nah, let's not go for that old A default. Taps is going to push middle, though, because he has no fear. And we have 4 Echo Fox coming through lower tunnels. Tapson picks off Freakazoid, caught off guard there. And now Tapson's going to fall back in the A-bomb site. Catwalk gets another kill. Good plays by Tapson. He gets 1D by Roka. Roka is going to be like, no. 3 on 4 in favor of NRG. Gabi is pushed up, so they have a pretty good idea that Echo Fox has to go through tunnels in one way or the other. Sean Garris is falling back through the T-spawn with the bomb. He's going to have to make something work here, and Gabi's in a weird spot, but they don't know he's there.
Fugly still waiting for the cross 2. It's baited up by the pistols here. This is always such a tilting situation for teams, but thankfully Gabi is like, well, I want to stop this from going out of control here. Just moves right in. Shuts down that potentially sticky situation here, and out for Rexy is going to be placed down below. 28 HP after he got lit up by Gabi just a moment ago itself, and now Sean's going to try to push out onto the site. Looking for one pickup here, but unfortunately that's not working out so well. Rix will try to do the same, but they both just get wrecked at the same time, and NRG will find the 14th round. Of course, the save, not employed for that round, it's here, where hopefully, whatever they pause for will come into effect.
Let's see what Echo Fox is going to do. Is Sean Garris thinking of opping? Nope, he's going to decide he's going to rifle it up. Sean Garris, I'd like to see you op too. I know Shazam's a primary, but double op is a strategy. Shazam missing his shot middle doors. He only spots 1 person crossing, so they got to assume that's only 2 people B at the moment. Peter and Fugly are playing the long A. They're pushed up. Roka is by himself. He's going to have to play a little more passive, because if he overextends, he might get picked off by these long A people.
Mackenzie to Roka just around the corner here. Peter also looking to find his way in, but Shazam striking first here. Not only that, but Rick's catching another shot too, punishing them out through the mid doors mainly. We don't even really need to see Roka pushing outside here because the mid push has gone so well. Trying to clear it out now, with the remaining 3 from NRG are split up so heavily. And this B take is actually going to be a pretty simple task unless the game moves in and has a hero play here. But he actually, unfortunately, Shazam pulls back. I don't think he communicates that very well. So not only him, but Fugly's going to push up too. Shazam with the up-close shot, though. Shuts down Legia and Fugly. And now it's just Peter left alive in a 1v3. He's got an up in hand, but he's got a big task ahead of him if he wants to clutch this. And unfortunately, he's going to walk right into the outshot of Shazam. And Echo Fox will be picking up this round.
So Shazam, he gets his teammate killed. But he gets 4 kills, so maybe it evens out a little bit, you know. Got to tell Roka right in that situation. Was it Roka or was it Rix? I think it was Rix.
I think it was Roka near him because he was pushing long doors a second ago. Rix may have.
Tell your team communication.
I don't know for sure. But.
Say I'm gonna flash or smoke catwalk, you know. Like you let your teammate die. It could have been avoided with a simple word.
I like that about you, Paris. Nice clutch play from Shazam, and you just give him.
Hey, like, I want high hopes. Sean Garrett, look at him. Picks up the off. He gets the double.
The stars align for the second time today now. It was Machine Gun earlier, and this time it's Gobby and Peter that both go down to the up shot. Even Shazam striking true here too, shutting out Legia. And now just 2 up and running here for NRG. It's Tabson and Fugly stuck just outside of the mid doors and on the A-bomb set. Unless Tabson pulls on a miracle here, this round is already essentially in the hands of Echo Fox. He's going to try to hold out in the angle. Gets one, lights the hell out of a second one, and he gets that kill. Roka just traded out, and now it's up to Fugly in a 1v3. He's still got players out in mid to deal with. They know where he's at. They know where he's playing from, and unfortunately, it's going to be very rough. So he's just going to pick up an op and run away.
Nice picks by Team Echo Fox. And the reason why I'm so hard on Shazam and people in the NA scene, I want us to do better. I want the NA scene to get better, and you can't make stupid mistakes like that, especially against top-tier teams in this game. It's like every death, every kill matters. And if you do something like that, you know, that's a weakness. Eliminate this weakness. Let's play stronger, NA. North America. Counter-Strike, Global Offensive.
We're going to start a bunch of new hashtags with you.
Good. I want this to know. We have to band together. We have to band
together. Stronger NA. It's your campaign slogan.
Oh, Fugly's just swinging around. He gets a kill. But he stays alive. One man can move a rock. Many can move a mountain. Look at that. There you go. I'm throwing quotes everywhere, okay? I'm here all night, baby. All night.
You just have a bunch of like motivational posters like somewhere in your apartment.
Because I believe, Blue. Every tournament I went to, I believe I was winning first place. Even when I got top 64 in a tournament, I believe I was going to win first place.
So, that Shong at long again will actually light up Fugly. Brings him down to 37 HP. Nade following that up. That's not going to connect, however. And the rest of the T's, after being pressured so heavily by the CTs, you decided to just fall outside of the long door room.
Freakazoid Rix. I'm going to work up that catwalk. I'm going to try to get some information for Echo Fox. So far, Cat's clean, so they probably have a good idea that they're playing their long rail setup. Or CT spawn, something like that. And so now they're going to prepare for that. They're going to throw some smokes, throw some flashes, going to bait Freakazoid. He might do a drop down. Let's see the drop down.
There's the flash.
There we go.
He's going to dive it in. And he's flashed, so he can't find anything at all. And he's kind of just awkwardly standing out in the open now. Thankfully, his teammates actually went to Normrod and pushed Cat. But here we go. He pushes out, and it fails. Peter is going to take him down.
He did his job, though. That was what he needed to do. Bait.
Did the swan dive.
Did the swan dive. You gotta sometimes, as an entry killer, you have to just be like, come shoot me, guys. Everyone shoot me. And then while you're shooting him, his teammates are like, haha, we're right behind them.
So the rest of NRG are moving up long now, and Falk is going to catch Rick. Not even looking towards this. Also, on the push back, too. Roka thankfully catching a trade here. Fugly finding another pickup, but Sean also with one for the T side. 2v2 at the end of the day here. Shazam with a nice flick on Legia, and now it's just Peter. He'll have to try and evacuate this. He knows he's not going to get it, but he does get one more kill. He's tagged, though, and he's got 2 HP. It slowed down his retreat. I think he's just going to make it. Yes, he does get out of the bomb explosion zone. So with that, Peter will survive to the end of that one. Echo Fox pick up the round, and now they're 4 away from tying this up.
Nice little comeback by Echo Fox, changing the momentum around, so that timeout did pay off. And it looks like NRG will buy pistols. You know, they're not going to buy, they buy pistol armor. They got the little money bonus going. They're going to get 2,900 next round. And it looks like they're just going to... They push tunnels. Godby's already pushed lower tunnels. Somehow they don't know they're hitting B with him push lower tunnels. Godby's going to do a fast flank. But Sean Garrett might pick him off before it crosses.
Gonna get tagged, but he does manage to get across the pillarway there. And also pushing up, Shazam tries to go back through the smoke. He knows his opponent on the other side, and then Tabson gets a Huandig. Sean Garris finally trading one, at the very least pushing back into these tunnels, and it's still mainly pistols here. Peter's the only one that's found a gun. Tabson, look at him sneaking in. They get partial control back of where the bomb is planted. At least Tabson moving in, grabs 2 with the assistance of Peter. The last man standing up, but Tabson doesn't even realize it. He will take him down, though. Not only will he find that kill, but he saves his teammate. And NRG will get themselves up to match point because of that.
All right, let's play the blame game on Shazam right there. This isn't matchmaking. This isn't ESA matchmaking, dude. Stop pushing through smokes with an AWP when you know there's a teammate or a player there. Oh my goodness, come on.
Pairs, dude, straight savage.
I want to be savage towards Shazam. He needs to, like, why do that dumb move? That's dumb.
Are you prepared to get into a Twitter battle?
There is no battle. He's wrong. All right? It's straight up, he's wrong. You don't do that. Wait for Sean Garrett to make the move first. You have an AWP and you push him through smoke, then you lose the round. I don't know. Shazam, stop playing this like a matchmaking game. Play like a CPL, old school.
Play like a pro, Shazam.
Play like a
Basically
pro.
what he's
You're
saying.
a pro player.
In a
Lead
nice
by
way.
example.
He means well.
He's not. I do mean well. I'm not hating on you. I want everyone to do better.
Yeah.
It's tough
You let 'em
love.
know.
It's tough love. You have to do tough love.
I'm just a play-by-play caster.
You have to.
I will agree.
You play
I
your
will-
part too. You play your part too. Okay.
I will agree with everything you say. That is within logical reason.
Okay. I'll take that in mind. Whatever I say next time, I'll take that in mind.
You're the expert here.
I am just a humble person. We're all experts. We watch this a lot. Everyone watches this. We all have our part to play.
Okay, let's get back into the game, guys. Apologies. It looks like it actually wasn't on purpose.
Oh, they juked
took
you out.
They took me for a ride, man.
It's cool. They brought you up, but then they brought you down.
Bait and switch.
Bait and switch. I like that move. The old bait and switch.
So,
Classic move. I'm surprised I don't see it more in Counter-Strike these days. The bait and switch.
what would be the optimal bait and switch in Counter-Strike? In your eyes?
You know, you're baiting the shots, and then your teammates. Actually, we saw it the other round by Echo Fox. The Freakazoid was kind of like a bait. It wasn't bait and switch. Like he's supposed to go, hey, look at me, and then hide, and then his teammates come out. But he ran out and died, which is okay. It worked. It worked. So I'm not. It was a good play by Freakazoid.
Even when you're giving a compliment, you still find a way to just like completely crush his play.
That's not. I'm not crushing it. I'm not. Listen, it's not practice makes perfect. You guys have been thinking that all around. It's perfect practice makes perfect. There's a big difference. That's why the Swedish people are always dominating.
Aren't those two mutually the same?
No, it's not the same. Because I could practice wrong and practice bad habits, like Shazam pushing through smoke and with an AWP when he knows the person's on the other side. Like, I mean, that's bad practice. And if you keep practicing that way, you can have bad habits. Perfect practice makes perfect. I learned that from my hockey coach.
All right.
Yeah.
How do you know if you're perfectly practicing though? Like who judges the practice?
Sorry?
Who judges the practice?
It's yourself. Everyone can judge itself. You could literally look at your demos, watch yourself, and be like, wow, that was a dumb move. I should not do that anymore. And that's, you're reviewing your own play. Or if you don't see anything, ask a peer. And say, hey, man, watch my demo. What am I doing wrong? Work together. Harmony, unity, everybody. Work together, everybody, please. NA, work together. We must overcome this.
Better together.
Better
NA.
together.
The Bears, 2016.
Woo!
North American CS president.
I'm ready.
I hope this is the way you coach like CLJ Red.
Oh, yeah.
This just feels like the most fun experience ever. If this was my coach.
I am going to be beyond this because right here I'm constricted to a desk. I can't move around. I can't shout. I can't rip off my shirt on stream. I mean, I've done that lands, but I want...
If we get approval, you can do that, but just don't do that.
No, I mean, I don't want to embarrass myself.
We did not get approval.
I can't do... I mean, I don't want to lose all the sponsors because this guy's ripping his shirt on TV. We're on European TV. That people be like, what is with this guy? I'm sure they're already saying that, though.
Okay. Now it's unpaused. Now we can get back into the match. And let's see, of course, if NRG will be closing out right here or if Echo Fox will run the comeback.
Well, can they get a comeback? They do have only one AWP. It looks like they're going to send 3 towards lower tunnels, and NRG has a B tunnel kind of split. So middle's completely open at the moment. Peter, though, is swinging back middle really quickly. Echo Fox is going to take their time. Peter's holding the sliver peek on Cat. It's walking by. It's Christmas time. We're just having a good old time, having some eggnog. We're going to walk out middle. We're going to try to get a kill. Tabs and peeks. He gets a kill on Roka. Now they know he's in a position. Nice flash. But he spots, he pushes him back middle.
Rix will find that trade on the Gob B. Now Tabs and try to push up here too, but they've since fallen away from the doors. And are now just positioned in that default. They'll wait to smoke off the CT cross. And also, we're going to see another CT cross or CT smoke thrown in, but one shot just jumps on top of his head, and he goes over it to pick down Legia. Shazam also finds another kill onto Tabson, and now they're going to get B site control because of this. In all honesty, 4v2, despite the damage that's done to Shazam and Sean, this still may already be a save because the other two are long, and that already looks like the call because they're both just on Dumpster.
Yeah, definitely save round. Save that AWP, save that rifle. Team Energy, kind of low on money. I'd assume that they're going to save. Excuse me.
Are they, though?
Yes. Gabi's, I mean, they're up 15-11 at this point after this round. Gabi's like, there's no need to risk it and buy. I mean, you could. This is CSGO. Pistols do work really well, but Gabi, I think he's been in positions where he's won. You know, he's been on great teams, so like, there's no point on like risking it. Like, it's just kind of save it up, get the money back. You have 4 more rounds to play with. You know,
United and Winter Fox clearly think differently.
They do think differently, and that's why they're got a lot of work to do to get better.
You could have just said that's why they're bottom of the league.
No, but no, I don't want to throw them. And looks like, let's see, they're gonna do it. Oh no, God, B's like, no, we're gonna stand up right now.
They bought. Look.
Yeah, they did. He's like, nope, I'm just gonna just end it right here. I didn't think they'd get that much money, to be honest, after win-loss like that, so that threw me off.
It's because of math.
Yeah, I learned something new. I learned that half the time I'm wrong. And so if I...
Please don't say that, because now there are people who are going to use that as a point to disagree with you.
I'm not... Yeah.
You can never do that.
Listen, I admit that I'm wrong, okay? It's okay.
It's the first thing you do wrong on the internet.
You learn from your mistakes. Echo Fox, though, doing a pretty similar setup. Holding that middle, kind of pushing people back, listening for footsteps, any rotation, making sure that no one pushes them on Cat. Freakazoid's going to be lurking on Cat. You know, nice little angle peeking by everybody. Freakazoid's ready. Just going to peek the corner. Nice pop flash. Blinds his teammate. So maybe not a best pop flash. So they cleared out Catwalk. They know the NRG's most likely rail long area, but I don't think they know that Fug is in CT spawn. Depends if he makes a bunch of noise or not. Can't hear footsteps, so I can't really call that.
Very, very slowly, though. Echo Fox still will need to execute here pretty shortly. There's only 45 seconds left on the clock now. Peter also hanging back a bit, but we do see them getting prepped for it. And also, two guys pushing back into the tunnels, too. There's still not a clear decision being made. The bomb is still up, primed for Cat. I'm thinking right now, though, based on the movement, that this is actually just going to be a fake up here. But again, could be wrong.
Nice shot by Peter. Flash.
It's wrecked. And look at this. Legia pushing tunnels, finds a first kill. Shazam, very slow reaction from him, so he's just going to fall away from that. We can't even pick up the trade. This is a mess. 20 seconds. Tabson with a shotgun up kill. Shuts down Sean. Rix does trade, but Rix gets traded himself. Now moving in, Tabson finds a third kill, and that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Big play from Tabson, and a lot of confusion on Echo Fox. Throw that last round away, and NRG is going to take the first map and also put the first loss of the season up on the board for the Echo Fox roster.
Nice play by Team Energy. They played really smart, really together as a team. Gabi doing a good job, man.
Nice leadership.
Yeah, nice leadership.
Bringing the team together. As you said, better together.
Better together.
Better America.
Better America.
Even though there's like 3 out of 5 of them are from Europe, so.
Better America.
They're on American soil.
Better America. That's all you got to say.
By manifest destiny, we now own them. So with that said, guys, we're going to head things over to the analysis desk. Tom, go ahead and take us through that game.
You guys are ridiculous, man.
Both of them, they're mathematicianists.
Yeah, they're both. You guys
both
are fantastic mathematicianists. Really, it's really great. But there it is. Echo Fox gets their first loss of the season, and Ryu, you are apparently the guru when it comes to predictions.
I mean, that's correct. Yeah, I mean, I actually thought the first half, I thought NRG had a chance to pull away. DeBears pointed out that they were doing a really good job of keeping Shazam's op at bay, which I mentioned in the pregame is like a big point of emphasis was, would Peter do a better job opping than Shazam? They kept Shazam rotating back. On Energy side, T side, it was a good half, not a great half. It was 8-7 at halftime. But that CT side, they won that pistol to start the second half, and they just played really, really clean Counter-Strike. I like the adjustment that Echo Fox made. They took that timeout. They came out. They were double-opping. They got a couple picks at mid one round. Sean hit a collateral and got 2 players at long A the next round. So it seemed like they made a good adjustment, but I mean, I pointed out that Tabson, I think, is a extremely strong player, and when he plays very, very well, that they can take out some of the top teams. And I think he finished with like 31 frags, 31 and 16. And his op at the end was like super impactful
Huge.
opping, which we didn't really see too much prior to that. So yeah, just a great performance from NRG. I'm not surprised. I think that maybe there are people out there, some of which may be nicknamed Moses, that would be surprised by this performance from NRG. It'll be interesting to see how Echo Fox bounces back on Mirage, because if NRG is that prepared on Mirage to keep Shazam's op at bay like they did on that entire first half,
Yeah, exactly.
it's going to be a rough outing, I think, for Echo Fox.
Well,
and
that's
Mirage.
what I want to talk about, because Roka in round 11, that's when he started to heat up a little bit with the Sniperinos here, and wasn't expecting, Shazam to. He wasn't having I guess I was expecting it because he wasn't having that good of a map so far. But Roka getting these 2 picks was a really good sign for Echo Fox.
It was, and it was interesting that they switched to the double op setup. CT side, I think it's been really common, but what was unique about it is that it was Roka with the second op and not Sean. Just individual skill-wise, Roka has a way better rifle than Sean does, and the op is an incredibly powerful weapon, but it's also a fairly easy weapon to use, especially CT side. You can hold angles, and if you don't get flashed off, you can literally get kills and then readdress for the next shot. But for Roka to have the op to push through tunnels, they love, on the Echo Fox side, they love CT aggression in tunnels, and he had a really good round. He actually picked Peter with the op there at top mid, which is an op, a secondary or tertiary op to a primary op, which is pretty impressive from Roka.
We saw some pretty, outstanding individual performance coming from Fugly and Tabson for NRG, and it wasn't until round 19 where they really started to, turn it on to the next level. What is it? Who would he say? 3 levels from now or something like that? The next level, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they did a lot of damage with grenades at the start of the round, and then they played this. This is actually an old iBuy power setup where you give B, and you're going to peek off some flashbangs. They did a tremendous job. It's one of the hardest sites to retake, and they were able to retake it fairly convincingly with a couple of good flashes to push in. They got a kill, I think, on Freakazoid through the top of the box, and once they had that round, they won the pistol. They won the first gun round. They had a lot of momentum, and then they had that one bizarre round where Sean completely whiffed Gabi crossing in tunnels. Sean was outside of T-spawn on the T side. That they pushed in.
When he shot the guy in the back, right?
Yeah, so Echo Fox pushes into B. Sean has the opportunity to kill Gabi crossing through tunnels and whiff the spray. I think hit him with 1 bullet. And then inexplicably, Shazam walks through a smoke with an op point-blank range against the 5.7. That's an easy kill that goes for Gabi. And I think if that round didn't happen, if Sean doesn't whiff those shots and Shazam doesn't push through the smoke, knowing that there's a guy there, because you would expect Sean had called that. If they hold that round, I think there's a chance we would have seen overtime happen. But just a couple mistakes get punished. It's one of the things we talked about, that sometimes Sean has to do a lot of thinking for some of the guys on his team, and wasn't around that he was able to connect the shots or to tell Shazam to not push the smoke.
Yeah, when you're the team leader and things like that, it can take away a little bit from your actual individual performance. Sure. When you have to worry about 4 other guys and where they're going. So a couple mishaps coming out from those guys, but again, Tabson, he was lighting it up at the end, but Fugly was going absolutely off. What was he? 25 and 16. So these guys individually really shining, but what was more impressive for me was just NRG in general, their teamwork, their cohesion. And you were saying you spent a lot of time with these guys over the weekend. What do you think? Do you think they can even take this next map?
I do. Yeah, I absolutely think they can if they're prepared on it. It's interesting. It didn't seem like they had the same read on the very first pistol round of that. Echo Fox is almost always super aggressive on their CT side pistol. It's just they've done it, I think, every time they played Dust2 the entire season and most of last season. So it didn't seem like they were counter-stratting them, but just overall just general preparedness, and then also in addition to it, just having really good teamwork, like you said. Good chem of, I'm going to flash for you, you peek, caught some players off guard, and then when they had the opportunity to punish a mistake, they did it.
Well, we're going to find out what's going to happen pretty shortly, guys, but I want to give a shout out to thescoreesports.com. Now is the time to take out your phone, go on your iOS or Android device, go to the Google Play App Store, and give it a download. It's the best place for news and stats. And don't go anywhere. We're going to have the second map going on between NRG Esports and Echo Fox after this break.